Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. Welcome back to the mud pit. We're in New Mexico, and we just pulled all the kids out this morning out of the tents, put them straight in the vehicle. We're packing up the tents. We might eat some fruit while we drive, and we're gonna try to get to a drier spot so we can actually cook up some good breakfast. Sun's up, it's a little chilly. That'll give it a chance to warm up, and we'll be able to get out of this mud. It is a mess. So that's how we're starting off today. Let's start off today by airing down. I haven't had to air down on this trip. Probably should have a few times, but I never have. But the way this road was last night coming in, we were going way down, and then we're gonna come back up. And the way it's already started out and the way this mud is, I think I'm gonna need probably every advantage I can get. In here.
Well, I'm not going to cut anything for just a little bit because I don't want to slice a finger off. I might. Do you want to come before we go into the
The scary thing about all this mud is we're going downhill, and at some point we've got to come uphill. And it's one thing to slide down the hill, it's another thing to drag a camper up the hill. rocks on this side.
Yeah.
It's the whole camper to slide. Okay, ease forward.
Why are you driving?
You going? Slow, 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 slow.
Try to make it shift. Yes. You back it up?
No. Alright guys, so what we've got here is too tight a turn and too big a camper. I've got the Suburban around, but the camper is cutting this corner a little too tight. It's going to roll up over those rocks. It's going to put it at a really, really steep angle. I tried putting this rock here to force it to slide. It's not wanting to slide, so I'm going to stick the off-road jack under it and see if I can slide the back end of the camper over. If we can get it over a foot or two, we'll be in the clear. Put on the brake. Turn to the right some, straighten up. Keep going. Okay, now straighten your wheel. Okay, stop there. All right. Go. You can go on forward a little bit. You're in the clear. You know what makes you feel like you're really out in the middle of nowhere? When a minivan passes you up. They didn't go up the road we just came down. They're going out the way we're going, which to me is a very good sign. If Toyota Sienna came in here and they're on their way back out, pretty sure we could make it with what we've got. But that was a tight turn right there. Great. Well, we made it around that turn, and we are now in a gorgeous, gorgeous valley with a beautiful creek. We passed one good camp spot. This is a fantastic one right here. It's even got a kind of broken picnic table, a little rickety. But check out, sorry, sun's in your eyes. Check out this beautiful creek. Would have been a fantastic spot to have gotten to last night, but navigating that turn would have been a nightmare. The other option I could have done, which I thought about doing on that turn, was to pull forward, because it kind of had a Y shape there. You could pull forward and then there's a locked gate. I could have pulled forward there and then backed up. I just didn't know how far I would have had to back up. So next time, that's what I'd do. I'd pull forward and I'd back up, because not too far down is a spot where I could have backed in and turned around. So that would have made a little more sense. But we're going to have breakfast here because we haven't had breakfast yet. And just hang out by this creek for a little bit. Good choice to pack up, get out of the mud, and come down here for sure. Like some kind of, see how pointy its head is? Yeah, it's some kind of water snake. See, it doesn't have a water snake. Pretty. Eggs? There's good eggs? Are you gonna eat the eggs, Mima?
Yeah, there's one egg. Bread. Alright, let's try that cheese.
There's trout in this creek, but I don't have anything to fish with. Nor do I have a license to fish. I'm gonna have to learn to fly fish, so when we're out in some of these, I could do some trout fishing, because that would be really fun. I've never done it, but I would really like to learn. This is one of those times and places, beautiful creek, beautiful spot, where you think, I could do this. I could live on the road full time and do this and follow weather patterns and bounce around. And then at the same time, last night I was thinking, I'm done. I'm tired of being on the road. It's raining. I can't find a camp spot. It's muddy. it's just like anything else in life. There's ups and downs, there's pros and cons, but this is a beautiful spot and we're having a good time. Mima, what happened?
In the water.
Why are you all wet? What happened? Did you fall in the creek? Was it cold? Are you all wet now? Do you know what a duck's favorite food is? A quacker.
Like mine was a quackers.
Yep. Question for you. What's a duck's favorite food?
Quackers.
It tastes good. It's yummy in your tummy. Yummy in your tummy. And it's hot.
Here, try this.
Nom, nom, nom.
Hey guys, our brunch was delicious. We do have some leftovers. If any of y'all are hungry, feel free. Nice thing about the breakfast casserole, it's really easy to throw in a bag, throw in the fridge, and have for lunch or snacks or any other time. So that'll all be gone by the end of the day. We're gonna get what little we have strewn out, packed up, and we're gonna hop back on the road. And I am looking forward to this drive out of here. We gotta go a long ways uphill, but we got a lot of dirt road ahead of us. And I think it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Another beautiful spot along the road here. This big rock right up above the creek. There's a camp spot right down below it. Beautiful. I don't know how deep that is, but that almost looks deep enough to jump in. I'm not gonna find out though. We are climbing up out of that valley where that creek was at. That was absolutely beautiful drive. One of the prettiest spots we've seen on this trip. Maybe I think my favorite spot so far. Absolutely incredible. But we got a long dirt road ahead of us. We don't know what all we're gonna see on it, but we got a ways to go before we're gonna get on pavement. So we're just gonna enjoy what scenery we come across. We have finally made it out the other end. We've actually come out. This is the camp spot where we camped several days ago. Last time we camped in New Mexico, whatever day that was. I don't remember how many days ago that was now. But the big mountain here. So we're almost to pavement, so I'm going to go ahead and air up our tires here so we're not sitting out by the highway doing that. Get everything aired up. We're dropped way down. I got the front at like 13 psi, the rear at 20, and the camper at 15 or so. So I'm going to air up the tires, give the kids a little break. We're going to get out some leftovers for lunch, and then we'll be hopping on the highway shortly, and we got to make tracks. We got to cover some distance so we can get closer to home. So I'm not sure exactly where we're going to be camping tonight, but we're going to hit some pavement and cover some ground.
Less 36 politicians.
Madison, pretty incredible, wouldn't you say, Connie?
Whoa, look down there. I can't get the angle.
Guys.
With all the... Oh, man. I wish I could, like, see through it with the...
Cool area to check out to see more of.
Yeah. Like, I can't... I just get blinks with the...
That's a bus right there.
They aren't even paying attention.
Look at that. There's a park right there.
Right here?
Yeah, pretty much. Looks like one. There's a post office.
Post office.
That looks like the only thing that might be still. We have sadly left the mountains, and we're still in New Mexico, but we're heading further east in New Mexico. We're checking out the Kiowa National Grassland, and we're gonna see if we can find a camp spot out here. It is so different. It is very wide open. I miss the mountains already. So this place is actually looking kind of cool. The area where the campgrounds are supposedly at, which I don't know if we're gonna stay there. It says trailers not recommended, off-road, high clearance recommended. Because there's a switchback. So we're gonna go down and
our assumption.
check that out.
Are you questioning?
I'm definitely questioning. I mean, I'm not insane. Look at it right here too. How narrow, how much of a shelf road are you okay with?
How much are you okay with?
It's probably more than you're okay with.
I'll not look.
piece of cake compared to the road this morning.
I know.
Saying you like this road?
I do not like this road.
You don't?
It's a little bit steep for me. That small building down there is what's building. I get it. That is it.
Well, that road was a little more than I expected, and this whole thing is not what I expected in a grassland, but very, very cool. The campground down here is completely empty, and it's rather overgrown. A lot of tall grass, like it hadn't been mowed or weed eated. So I don't know, we might camp right here. We're gonna go down a little bit further. There's a road that goes past the campground, see if there's any primitive spots down here. It looks like it gets close to the creek. There was an orchard in this valley that got washed away in a flood in 1912, and there's still some old remnants of some of the structures. Really actually pretty cool, but we don't really have time to explore it right now. I mean, it's not completely overgrown right now. Well, we've come and explored all the roads at the bottom, and it looks like this is our camp spot, a little overgrown, but we're kind of at the end of the road and it's getting late and we don't have another choice. We don't have time to drive all the way back up. So this is gonna be it. We're way down in the valley. We got some trees, pretty spot. We're a little tired and we gotta make some food. There's turkeys roosting right there. Flock of turkeys roosting in this tree right over here, right next to our camp, which is right back here. All right, change of plans. We're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and we don't have any bug spray. We're loading back up. We're probably headed back to the top of the hill. Got thunder rumbling over here. Not super happy with the situation right now, but it's what we've got to deal with. Everybody's gonna be a little cranky. We're gonna pull out some snacks to keep people as happy as possible, and we're gonna find a different spot. I think we're gonna have to drive out of this hole completely, which is a bummer. We're hoping to explore it a little bit tomorrow, which we don't really have time to do, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to make the best of a not perfect situation.
Well, Laser likes the original version. He says the original's the best.
Also, I can't possibly use mine.
Also finished on
Oh, it's too hot.
Might be good to not have to cross that. Probably won't come up that much, but you never know. It'll probably drop fast. Well, guys, we made it up the sketchy hill in the rain, in the dark. Might not have been the best decision, but we were just not comfortable being down there. So we came up here. Now we're up on top. It's actually a really cool spot. I'm looking forward to seeing this view in the distance. I can't see it right now. All I can see is more flashes of lightning. The one storm passed us over pretty quick, and now there's another one off to our west, which is moving towards us. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. Got the main tent set up for the kids, and then I gotta decide if we're gonna set up our tent or sleep in the camper, or how we're gonna shuffle people around. Right now the kids are pretty much all asleep in the vehicle, so Sarah is mixing up stuff for breakfast. So I think we're gonna call it a night. This has been quite an eventful day, and now it's late and we're tired and things still aren't over for us yet, but we're gonna call it a night. We'll wrap up this video, and tomorrow we'll head out of here. We'll show you that. That'll be the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.